in this video today, I want to share with you one thing about the life that you're very discouraged with. I want you to realize that there is no need for you to hate that life that you're living. So as long as every morning you wake up and you move and you walk and you feed and you realize that you're healthy and you realize you've got some energy, then you don't need to feel discouraged any single moment. So I normally tell this to everybody that remember the life you're hating is what makes you be that person who hates itself. Because the reason is that how do you live a life outside that you have? Remember, without that life, you didn't exist. So it's a reason. One thing that you should really have in your mind is that I am this life, and this life is exactly myself. So when you're discouraged, think back and realize that you are never existing without that life. And so you need to be very appreciative on in that line. And the number one here thing that you should every time when you wake up in the morning and you realize you still breathe, that there is need to feed yourself. There is need to locomote around. There's need to walk around. There's need to build up something. There's need to raise up something. Like you need to focus your attention in that life should walk, that life should move. And so it calls for energy, it calls for encouragement, it calls for, you know, a boost within yourself that will build you, like raising you from a standard every passing day. Like today shouldn't be equivalent to yesterday. Like you don't need to be like at a comfort zone every day. Things change every day, people are changing every day, the whole world is changing, the weather is changing, like everything is changing. You're growing vertically and horizontally. So mentally, you don't need to be stagnant. You need to think around everything within the cycle of your existence, and then you create something out of that. So make this life the sweetest thing that you will ever have. Make this as a one-time chance that you're not going to get another life. You're not like seriously, you're never going to get another life. You're never going to create your own life, and no one else is going to give you another life because even as Christians believe in a life after death, it starts from right here. This one is just transformed to another spiritual aspect of it, but the one you're having now builds the one that you're going to have in future. I just talk this because in life reality, like all this spirituality is built and hidden inside this that we have. So this body is that life, and courage and build lots of stuff for it. Be encouraged within yourself so that when other persons come to encourage you, you already have a starting point. You don't need to wait for others. You don't need to give up. You don't need to wait for something that you're not sure it's going to come, and you're not sure that it's going to come and build you because first of all you've never interacted with it. I do always tell people who ask me things in future tense, I tell them that it has not yet happened, so I have no view about that. But when it happens, you're going to be at the scene, you're going to have an encounter, an interaction with them, and so automatically you are going to tell the real response in line with this question because I can't answer what I've never encountered with. I will answer predictively, but it may not really suit. So I want to really encourage anyone who has watched this video today that it is you that builds that life that you have. It's a gift that is